It is December 28th, 2019. We're here to look at Fast Exit. Very light, very fast carbon fiber Andrews-40 with sprit, carbon rig, including carbon shrouds, wheels, and carbon fiber sails in terms of the north sails we have. So we're going to take a look at the boat and see what makes her fast. You get an idea of her wide beam, plenty of space for crew and stability. Let's go aboard and take a look. Even though she's a cruising boat, lines are conveniently arranged. You have a halyard organizer there, so we can send the halyard for tensioning on either one of the winches here, which also work as jib trimming winches. The forward winch here is for the runner, the aft one is for the main. You can see we also have a brake, so you can clutch it off if you need to free up the winch. Let's go downstairs. Immediately you can see we have a large galley set up, proper double sink, a hidden, if you will, or submerged faucet arrangement, so we don't tear up the faucet, break it off when we're moving sails around. On the center line almost, we have a large refrigerator, and to the right or starboard is a large freezer. Plenty of storage space for utensils above, and very light cabinets made of cloth, and below and underneath, as well as a proper gas-fired oven and stove. You can see we can store cups behind there for the crew, up to 8 cups. Down below we've got storage for gear, such as tools and things like that. Above here we have a storage area for maybe extra things such as towels and food stuff, as well as back here you have storage for other things, smaller things like electronics and things like that. Also plenty of connectors here for crew who want to charge, as well as a chargeable battery set up for flashlights and things like that. On either side of the boat aft we can house either one person or 2 or 3 people while sailing along. The boat is really designed to be able to go on distance races and to put all 3 crew, if necessary, the off watch on one side of the boat and stack them. We can of course hoist the upper bunk you see in the very starboard side. We can hoist it out of the way. We can also take down the center divider and put that under. So then when you do that, you have a full double-sized bed on both sides of the boat. Since the engine is not aft, it's in the center of the boat. So you have the whole back end of the boat is bedding. So you get a little bit better picture what it looks like. This is, if you will, the master's quarters, or the stateroom. It has a door, proper door you can see hung there, and garbage pail just down there, as well as extra storage here for the owner or whoever you'd like to do. Another hanging locker. It's our jewelry kit, or jewelry box down here, full of all the gear for the boat, extra lines, specialized equipment, winch handles and the like, shackles, etc. Full-on navigation setup with everything B&G 5000, all 2 years old, from 2017. Satellite phone in terms of being built into the boat, redundancies in terms of GPSs, things like that. Full-on VHF radio with all the latest gear with that. The boat has lithium-ion batteries that are in fact Bluetooth enabled, so you can watch them on deck through your phone or your iPad. You can see the same information right here. Right now the batteries are charged to 100% because we're sitting here on shore power, and as you can see we've got various stickers around the boat just to tell a navigator or crew, various things such as the boat's Wi-Fi number or the Coast Guard number or VHF call sign, information like that. A proper navigation table set up looking forward here. What you see in the bottom there yellow is the ditch bag, and underneath the navigator's seat there is additional storage. Looking forward is a port bunk This is extremely comfortable cushions. You can see above there is an arrangement set up. We can of course take it down if we're just cruising with friends, but for offshore work we can use that to set up our leak cloths, which are tucked away. You can see part of it showing up, since I haven't been very clever about packaging it up. Same thing on the starboard side. Same arrangement. You can also see on the sides of the walls here, where my hand is pointing, various attachment points. These are in fact velcroed onto the side, so they're easily taken off, and you can remove any of the glue. It's not permanent. And what we do is we give each of the crew their own crew bag, and that crew bag has a bolt rope in it, so it can slide on here, so we can organize everybody so they have their own space out of the way. Behind this seat back, when you're offshore, in fact, are 4 compartments that are zip lock compartments. When we're offshore, we would take this seat back out because the boat was measured with it out, as well as measured with all of the vertical seat backs out. And behind there's plenty of storage for crew, as well as their ability to bring their deck bags on board. So it makes it very easy for them to slide it in and get it. Keeps the boat very clean, so when we're going offshore, the boat has no clutter down below. This is a very nice organizer, this cloth organizer. Loads of things in there, for example, like obviously your sunglasses. You can have, as you can see, some soap for the dishes, various yarn, tapes, things like this. We also have in the center something else for glasses and other things. This, by the way, is the kelp cutter, as well as the mast, all carbon fiber. The boat has LED lights throughout. It's a very low energy draw. Carbon fiber railings here to grab a hold of, so it keeps the boat strong and light. Nice Bose environmental speakers, so you get great sound if you'd like. Looking forward into the head area, you can see we got plenty of storage room here for first aid gear. All that stuff you see up there are various types of first aid, including a day kit, if you will, is the lower red bag. Down here, we've got back here a defibrillator. You can see the information is shown here, what's here. You have EKG, blood pressure, CPR, mask, things like that. So all down there, as well as a full-size offshore kit down here in the blue bag, ready to go as backup. You'd hopefully never have to go into that, but if you do, it's there. It's got loads of great support stuff. Things here, bag here for hanging stuff for the crew, such as toothpaste and things like that, and certainly for offshore. A nice little thing here to hang stuff for first aid and things like that to make it easy for the crew and everybody to get at. Forward is the V-berth area, and we can put the V-berths in, and they've got beautiful cushions just like you see in the rest of the boat, but for racing, where we want to carry plenty of sails, we'll have this open. This is also where we hang the foul weather gear and the boots. All the wet gear lives out forward of the head, so when you're changing, all the wet gear goes forward, all the dryness stays in the middle of the boat and aft. In fact, when we're racing, we'll actually put the sails up on deck, so this becomes empty other than for weight up forward, other than just hanging foul weather gear and boots, PDFs, things like that. We also have a door in the head, as you can see, and then I have a little stop, undo here, okay, so I can get it in here, and you can see the head. Plenty of storage again in the back here for extra toilet paper and other things you might want to store that you only just need once in a long time. Its own proper setup. You can see some of the hanging stuff here for gear to be hung. Some of the gear here. Extra line, for example, when the boat's on shore. When we're offshore racing, we don't really hang lines down here. They're normally held in the back of the boat in terms of one of the aft cockpit hatches. Keeps it dry and out of the way. Looking back of the boat, she has about a 6'3", or at least 6'3", maybe 6'4" headroom, so you can jump up and down if you like. While you're planing off wind at 15 or 20 knots, depending on the breeze conditions, the boat really does fly and gets up and goes. It's really a joy to sail. Walking back and aft, you get a sense again. Really great setup. Boat is really a pleasure to sail fast off wind because she's dry and comfortable, and this is really important for the crew sense of things in life and coming and you know, in terms of having high energy levels and sailing safely. That's a key thing as well. Really, that's it for the moment. So, John Raymont, over and out.